Hello, Goddess. Welcome back. This is Andrea with You Are Mind, Body, Soul. And in this space, I guide goddesses to bridge the mind, body, and soul through psychosomatic education, consciousness reconditioning, as well as alchemy and energetics. Come on in. I brought my spice and my energy today to talk about this topic is how to deal with haters. I'm either going to name this video how to deal with haters, or if you don't have haters, then you're not popping. So come on in. Before I get started, I want to remind you to please like, share, and subscribe the video and subscribe to the channel so that other goddesses such as yourself can be a part of this vibe and this movement that we are creating. I'm so proud of us, so happy for us. Like, the subscribers are just growing, and it just gives me so much confidence and fills me with so much love and light to know that I'm not alone in, these ideas and these thoughts that I'm having, and that I'm able to just fill you with like this shiny, beautiful light goddess energy. So thank you so much for joining me today. So my goal with this video is just to have fun. I'm going to tell you. So I'll be totally honest with y'all. I did this video previously, like I filmed the topic. And then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I don't really like the way that this turned out. So I'm back and I'm redoing this video. And now I'm redoing this video with like a different kind of edge on me. Okay. So I want to start by saying that how we deal with our haters is through mindset. All right. So it's all about how you are working with your mindset. And one of the things that I recently was introduced to was the idea and the topic of stoicism. And basically, briefly, from what I'm understanding so far, is that stoicism is all about having emotional control. And I should definitely do another video on emotional control. But it's all about, like, what are you willing to take and spend from your emotional economy? Imagine that the emotions that flow through you, water is currency, emotions are water, they're fluid, they run through you. So naturally, we can associate that with a bank, which is also where water collects. So you think about all of this, your emotional energy, okay, is energy, and energy is a current. So even like an electrical current, it flows through, and that is how we're able to generate power. So your emotions are a currency. They are an energy system that runs through you. Okay. And within this system, within this economy, when you are constantly spending your emotions on low vibrational things and drama and people that are haters or people that don't really care about you, they might say that they care about you, but their actions show you otherwise. You're going to drain your energy system by paying them attention. Okay. So the first way that we deal with haters is that we cut our energy off from them. Do not give it energy. The more that you speak on something, especially drama, the more that you feed drama, it's like fanning a flame, because your mouth are words, that's air, that's energy, because we're goddess alchemists. So we want to think about it, everything as being energy. So when you run your mouth, you're perpetrating drama, because you are fanning the flames of drama with the air that is coming from your mouth, right? So think of it in alchemical terms, okay? Your words, your thoughts, your energy. Every time you come back to that situation or that topic and you give your energy to the hater, you are just building and you're adding and you're pouring into them. Most people that hate on us, if you think about your latest hater, most people that hate on you, they need that energy. They need your attention. A lot of these people are energy vampires, people that constantly need some kind of drama around them or some kind of attention to be on them. These people they are not strong enough in their own energies and in their own frequency on their own, that they have to stir things up so that they can pull and take from your energy. And this is why it's important to starve the haters out. If you have someone that is hating on you, you want to starve them out by not giving them attention. And this is a super powerful thing that I've learned over time because I've had haters my whole life. I remember being, oh my God, how old was I, y'all? I got my moon cycle when I was 9 years old. So I have always been precocious. I've always been smart, ahead of my time, and I've always had body, baby. And I remember being really young. I must have been like 10 or 11. And I was playing with the little girls inside of this after school program that I was doing. And one day, this little girl came up to me and she was like, your boobs are big, right? And it hurt my feelings. I don't know why, but I responded immediately by crying. Like it just hit me for whatever reason. And I just started to cry. Now, as an adult, I mean, any grown woman is like, yeah, I've got great boobs. Like that's something to be confident about, is to have body. But at the time, and I just remember like it just hurt my feelings that she was hating on me because I was curvaceous. And mind you, I'm like pretty young. So I wasn't really comfortable with my body. And, that topic wasn't really common for me to talk about. And I had never really experienced a hater like that. Well, actually, I did. Yeah, that people used to bully me. Like I was bullied when I was a kid, but that's why I'm a bad bitch now. But anyways, so yeah, so she was just hating on me. And one of the things that you have to realize is that if you have people that are picking on you and realize that hate can be covert or it can be overt. Okay. So haters are not coming in their standardized packaged forms anymore. All right. They are coming in all different kinds of forms and they're doing things behind the scenes, in the front, in the forefront of the scenes. They're doing it to our faces. They're doing it behind us. And you got to put the evil eye on that. That's why I rock the evil eye with me everywhere I go. It's right there. The watchful eye. You got to protect yourself. I don't have my black tourmaline on today, but I, as an empath, I walk with these different things to keep my energy grounded and fortified and shielded. Okay. But people that are hating on you can come in different forms. They can come as direct haters where they are directly in your face or directly talking about you to other people, or it can be indirect where they are either ignoring you, ignoring your shine, ignoring your glow up, or kind of swiping opportunities away from you. So it can come in multiple different forms. And when you are dealing with hate like this, it's important to not get hung up and not get wrapped up in the drama, because when you get wrapped up in the drama, again, you are draining out your energy. So I found that for me, when I'm in a situation where I know I'm around insecure people, people that are not secure in themselves, people that are accustomed to receiving validation from others. They can't make decisions on their own. Before they make decisions for themselves, they have to ask and consult 1,000 different people before they come to conclusions, because they don't have the confidence or the fortified goddess frequency like we talk about all the time. Check out the previous video that I dropped, which what's the name of that video? Guys, help me out. Being the main character of your life. People that are not accustomed to being the main character of their life have to consult all of the side characters of their life to come to decisions and to come to conclusions. Okay. And when you are not responding to the drama, whether it be the overt or the covert, the open-ended hate or the hate that is kind of masked by other things, you have to learn how to redirect your focus. So once you deal with the initial hit of the hurt of however this person is treating you or speaking to you, the best way to do this, if this person is someone that you are not dependent on or reliant upon The best way to do this is to find something else to put your energy into. And namely, that thing should specifically be yourself, especially if you find that you are responding and you're triggered and you're really, really bothered by this. Because some of us might not be bothered by the haters, and that's great as well. This video is just to remind you that you're bad, that you're a baddie, and I just want to hype you up and gas you up. Okay. So this video serves for multiple purposes, right? So you're going to take your energy off of that thing. And that goes for anything in life anything in life that is not yielding the response in which you need it to yield. So let's say, for example, you are consistently showing up for a job. Let's just say a job, for example, and the boss is constantly treating you like crap. Okay. You want to redirect your energy so that you can then find a job where you feel respected and where you feel loved and where you feel like they are in vibrational alignment with who you are. Doesn't matter how long it takes to make that shift. It's your responsibility to redirect your attention and to redirect your energy into a source that fills you up. Because these type of things, when we're not careful, they can take from us and they can drain from us, especially when you are initially becoming sovereign in your consciousness and you are initially really becoming embodied in your authentic space. Okay. Because it's important to know that the only reason that people are responding negatively or whatever it is you perceive to be negative, because sometimes people might not even be hating on us, but we automatically think from a shadow aspect that we're being hated on. Everything is not an offense and hatred towards you. Sometimes we as women can just be insecure ourselves and think that everyone is trying to criticize us. And that goes back to shadow work. It's very important that you're doing shadow work surrounding how you're receiving criticism and how you are perceiving other people as treating you. That's big, big shadow work energy. Sometimes people are actually really hating on you. And then sometimes it's not happening. But regardless, you still do need to check in with your shadow self to think about, why is this bothering me so much, if it's something that you can't just simply redirect your energy to. Okay. But if you are receiving that pushback, okay, that means that you're popping. All right. There is a famous quote in the hood that says, if you don't have haters, then you are not popping. Because if you have haters, overt haters, open haters, okay, this means that you have a shine, you have a glow. And the theme for all of January is going to be that shine, that glow, baby. Okay, we're talking about that shiny, shiny glow, that je ne sais quoi, that twinkle, okay, that brightness, okay, that we're all right with being in front of the camera. We're okay with being seen, that I am here for myself, okay? So you're totally fortified and totally embodied in your energy. You recognize that you are here to show up because you are here for your personal expression. You are here to be a steward of your authentic essence. And you are there because you have overflow in your cup and you are full and you feel good because you're a devotee, because you are a devotee. Check out the courses on the website, yams.co, yambs.co. Okay. Because you have fortified your vibration, you are a devotee of yourself and you sparkle and you shine. You're not there for other people's validation. You're expansive, you're large, you're brilliant, you are beautiful. Okay. And that is going to irritate other people. Please drop a comment below. Let me know how you feel about this. If you've experienced this, if this is reminding you of an instance that you had, share it with us. Share your experience in the comment below. Okay. So yeah, when you are shiny, it's going to trigger people because light takes up air, takes up space. You could be in a room full of darkness and full of shadow and light a candle or a match, and automatically there is going to be light that fills up that darkness. And when we are devoted to ourselves and we are becoming shiny, and when our frequency and our bioenergetics are glowing and popping, and we are nurturing ourselves and we are eating healthy and we are finding things to smile about and making ourselves happy, finding our personal happiness and finding joy just with who we are on a vibrational level, that is going to irritate people. Okay, it is going to irritate people that live in the shadows of themselves, that don't step down into the basement of their consciousness and of their psyche to really pull up those things that are collecting dust in their minds, aka the demons. Okay, so your light, when you glow, you are going to affect other people's demons. You're going to irritate them. Have you ever heard the statement that some people have what was the statement that she said to me one day? She has an uneasy spirit. Some people's spirits are just uneasy. And I don't know what it is, you guys, but between me and you, goddesses, there is something about the way that God made me and the way that God put my soul together. He put this body together, boo, okay? In a way in which I have been irritating people's demons since 1988. That's the year that I was born. I don't know what it is, but it's something about that natural shine that just irritates the hell out of people. Okay. And you just got to be careful because you don't know what God has for you. And God's spirit source, while you're sitting here focusing on what people are trying to take away from you and your attention is over there, half the time we're not even tapped into what God has for us. So be careful about what you're doing with your focus. You will never miss your blessing because what is for you is going to come to you. It's going to happen. But if you're not paying attention to the right things and you're being distracted by the drama, you need to cleanse your energy, cleanse your frequency and vibration, and ask yourself why you need to be connected to these toxic things. It's toxicity, and cleanliness, energetic cleanliness, they don't go together, right? They just they don't go together. So you'll never miss your blessing, but you can delay your blessings by focusing on the wrong thing. Trust me, I know, because I have been there when I was in my younger consciousness and I was allowing myself to be governed by my id and by my shadow before I started doing shadow work. Check out the video on shadow work. Let me make a note here. I need to put that video on shadow work. 1 second. I'm making a note in my handy dandy journal. Yeah, before I started doing shadow work, I would allow myself to go on these long, drawn out periods of time where I was tapped into things that were not serving my ultimate good. And we don't want to get stuck there. And when you are entertaining haters, you are entertaining the shadows, the cobwebs, the demons of other people's consciousness through participating in activities and behaviors and exchanges, you are delaying your blessing. So somebody needs to hear this message that you need to stop delaying your blessing and focus on fortifying your vibration through your own personal devotion to your frequency, to your practices. And this channel will teach you all about that. All right. So when you take up space, because you're fully embodied in your authentic energy, check out that last video on main character energy. It's a great video. All right. You're going to be taking up spaces and you're going to be pushing up on the edge of people's comfort zones. And when these people have comfort zones that are not very expansive, that means that typically they are surrounded by people who are yes, 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 absolutely. Yes, like people that do not give them pushback or confront them about their choices. And if you have any friends around you that are not willing to tell you the truth about yourself, that are always agreeable, they're not your real friends. Okay, you need to question them. As a friend, I'm the kind of person that's going to tell you how I really feel. If I feel like you are participating in a behavior that is questionable, and I will tell you so fast to get your life together. And I don't accept any friends in my life that are not willing to tell me about myself, right? Because I came here to grow and to bloom and to expand. So if I find someone in my life that is not really like confrontational, and not in a toxic negative way, but someone that's like, listen, you know that you have this thing going on over here where you have your head in the clouds and you need to get really concrete and tangible about some things. Like, there was a recent conversation that I had with one of my friends. I do not consider these people to be my real friends. I'm very particular about who I consider a friend. Most people are acquaintances, but friendship is something that is very sacred to me. Friendship is very exclusive for me because of the quality of my vibration and the way in which I take care of myself and give to myself and dedicate to myself. I have to be very selective about who I interact with, because every interaction that you have, there is an exchange that is being made, whether or not you're conscious of it. Every experience that you have with the people in your life is going to affect you on multiple different levels. So we have to be very careful, especially if you're keeping people around you that are jealous hearted, or if you have people that are constantly around you and when you win, they don't genuinely seem happy for you. Why are you hanging out with those people? It's the year 2024. Okay. It is the year of our goddess. All right. It's an 8 year, which means that we are regenerating these things. We are cleansing out these old, outdated friendship circles, and we are upgrading and getting them anew. I'm hoping, and my goal, I want to say and allow it to be heard, is that in the Goddess Alchemy Academy, the Goddess Mystery Academy, that we could start to develop a supportive community of shiny goddesses that are comfortable with seeing one another and supporting one another and loving one another. And this is why I love the Goddess Gang, which is the girls that I teach dance with and that I perform with, because we are all here for one thing, baby, and that is to level ourselves up. We don't come to performances trying to compete with other people or trying to impress other people. We go through that experience because at the start of every experience, I sit down at the start of the rite of passage with my students and with my fellow performers, and I ask them what it is you want. And typically it's always something like, I want to grow, I want to get stronger, I want to allow myself to be seen. And it's important to be in these sister tribes, these communities, and these circles where you are being seen. And at the end of every performance that I have with my students, we stop and we hug each other. Okay. And the haters hate it. They hate it. They hate it because we don't need them. We don't need them, right? We are here for ourselves. We are here for that self-love and that community. We keep our bubble full. Okay. So when you're working with alchemy and energetics, you start to realize where your energy is, where you're leaking your energy out, where you are receiving that energy. And I really feel like that's probably going to be an overall theme in the year 2024, is how we are managing our energy. I can't wait to make my next course. I don't know when it's going to be, because I have a few projects that I'm working on for the year. But I'm so excited about everything that I'm going to birth in the year 2024. And I'm super excited just about all of the inner work that I've been doing up to this point, to be able to show up for you. And when we really start to interact and engage here in this community, how much that's going to level me up to, because everything is going to pour into you or take away from you. And I know that just sharing this space with you is just filling me up so much. So I'm just so excited about that level of it. Anyways, sometimes you gotta let yourself be happy. Like, we're always contracting ourselves and, being afraid of being big and being large. But when your energy is full, just let it be full. Okay. And if you want to be seen and you want to share in this positive energy with me, comment below. I love hearing your comments. Also, if you have questions, share your questions with me to help me create some more content because I just be coming up with this stuff, y'all. So yeah, like the video. Alrighty. So what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, so we don't want to be leaking energy. All right. We're light beings, and it's important for us to maintain that. So I hope you like this video. Please comment below. I just wanted to make this quick and spicy, and I kind of wanted to hype you up and amp you up a little bit and share some of this hype energy that I have going on because women that are focused on their inner work, so like all of these conversations that we're having, the thoughts that they provoke, the journals that you end up doing, like the prompts that I give you in these videos, are all here to help you to do your inner work and to level up your energy. And every year of my life, I take my inner work journey to a whole nother level. And I think back on how my life was years ago and how limited my perception of life was. And I think about how much I know today at the age of 35. I'm about to be 36. I feel incredible. I'm in like the some of the best shape of my life. And I just think about how much I have grown through that inner work. And women that show up for inner work, when you show up on these videos, when you get coaching consultations with me, when you take the courses with me, we are really high value women. We are a growing breed of conscious beings. And I'm really just so happy to be able to facilitate that and be in this pot of stirring this community and raising that vibration. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a ton of fun with you today. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. One love. Mwah.